And we're live.
Yeah. Please put your phone on silence.
My phone is. I'm more professional today.
Thank you.
So we got a big episode today. Yeah.
Yes, we do. We do. I'm excited. Uh, I tell you what, a 16 man bracket is, or a 16 name bracket is a little bit more difficult than what I thought.
Yeah.
Like,
It's gonna be pretty intense.
probably should have started out with 32 and let our viewers weed it down to 16, and then the elite eight, then the final four, and we should have went that route probably. Because there's some great names we left off. It's just it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, they trickling in. We got Blake Buchanan. Uh, they trickling in pretty good. Yeah, we've got a big topic, guys. What while we're getting started, I appreciate everybody watching the Plus Up podcast. Hit the like, subscribe, share. Get us some viewers in here. We normally say at the end, and if it's 2 hours, I know some of the faithfuls make it to the end, but everybody don't. So
Uh huh.
help us out. Just share the word there.
Mr. T.O. Double D.
Yeah, Brad Ham. We all in. Oh yeah, we got a giveaway too. We got a giveaway. We'll talk about it here in just a little bit.
What?
Yes, sir. Got a shirt. So if you're not live and you're listening, come on, join the show next week. We'll be back again on Wednesday next week. So headed to the gym. Yeah, this is great gym stuff.
Yeah.
Listening to a
Yeah.
couple idiots. So, what's your week been like, Shane?
It's been rough. I've had the plague.
The
I
black
mean, it's
lung.
been rough. I've been, yeah, I've been down the past 2 days. Haven't got to hunt my dog at all. I have the state hunt, the Louisiana State Hunt, State Line Tree Dog Association will be hosting this weekend, February 7th, in downtown Spring Hill, Louisiana. Uh, be there or be Ric Flair. Woo. Uh, so,
Yeah,
uh,
be there, be Ric Flair. Woo.
yeah.
So,
Uh, but yeah, no, not haven't gotten much accomplished the past 2 days. I've been down.
yeah, we got several topics to talk about. While we're talking about hunts, uh, Blake Jones is hosting a USDC hunt here in North Mississippi. So, that'll be Saturday, February the 8th. And then he has a, if you can get on the USDC page, you can see it on there. And I think he shared it on maybe his page, but it's $100 blue ribbon. And then we'll be hosting the state hunt for the state of Mississippi the following weekend, which would be not this coming weekend, but the next. So, bunch of
Hmm.
good hunts coming up.
Yeah, it's almost like it's getting close to being over for the NSD hunts.
Yeah. Uh, if you're wanting, by the way, if you're wanting to go to the USDC World Hunt and you need a cast win, you can get your cast. You might or might not can get your cast win this weekend in North Mississippi. So it's on Saturday. Ken is holding an LMC event. That Ken Nisley is holding an
Hmm.
LMC event.
I believe so.
It's been too cold to do anything but make babies.
I'm not making any more babies. They
Yeah, I
about
figured that out.
yeah, they about to make me go broke.
Josh Presley's making some more.
Yeah, we had basketball games and uh gymnastics yesterday.
Hmm. Uh,
I got up just long enough. Do what?
so you haven't been hunting Megatron?
No.
Hmm.
Which I didn't hunt him last year, and I won the state hunt. Uh, you know,
So
I'd
you're
rather be
trying to
lucky
go.
than good. No, like you can't get lucky that many times.
Yeah.
I normally if I'm not prepared, I don't go. I need to set him up. I haven't.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all can hear Shane, but he seems to be paused. And he's offline. So there you are back.
Huh? What?
You're back.
You can? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you now. You went black there for a minute.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
But anyways, yeah, you can't get lucky that many
Okay.
times. You need to be prepared.
No. No.
So
Nope. Nope.
I
Nope.
went to a hunt this past weekend in Alabama.
Yeah. Yeah. How'd you do?
Second, first on the bridesmaid. Second
Always
place.
bridesmaid, never the bride.
Yeah, 12 dogs at the hunt. The final cast, it was a wind chill of 7 degrees and 30-mile-an-hour winds. And I
Mm.
understand that there's some places up north that had a lot of snow. There's one difference. Those squirrels are used to snow every year. These squirrels ain't used to 7 degrees and 30-mile-an-hour winds.
Boy, I tell you what. Like your type of dog, like the way the what gunner is to be able to make it to the final round in those conditions is pretty good. That's really good, actually.
Well, I appreciate it. We you gotta have a little luck on your side at times. Better
Mm-hmm.
be lucky than good.
I It's worked for me.
Did you hunt your dog before you won the side by side last year?
A little bit, not much, but yeah, a little bit.
He won a state race. He won a state hunt. He won a side by side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
yeah. I only
yeah,
put him in 3 hunts and won two of them.
yeah, yeah. So Blake Buchanan's hunting a dog similar to mine that's looking for a squirrel. I mean, they look like idiots when there ain't no squirrels in the ground. It is what it is. Got to have one to get treed, like you said last week in the podcast. They got to get treed to give you a chance. So
Yep, that to me that's the number one priority. They got to get for a comp dog. They got to get treed, and they got to stay treed. Because
yeah,
if you take a minus, it's hard to come back from it. If you take two minuses, you're about done for.
you're in a bind. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to some guys and it still tickles me. We was out there and it was like, I know your name, and I said yeah, and they said, do you do that podcast? And I'm like, well, which one? And they was like, I said I do one with Shane. They said, oh my god, ain't no telling what Shane's talking about. But on there, I said you should tune in to see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They hadn't listened. They hadn't. They
no,
hadn't. Oh man.
I've been trying to turn them on to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I tell you what. Like I hit. Like I like on Facebook, you can like invite like 1,000 of your friends in one click, and I did that. But it's a random. Like it is. You don't pick
yeah,
them. It's just a rando.
hmm
Uh. And dude, like I've got like all kinds of people that I would not have thought they would have liked our page, but they did.
me too. We
Grateful,
jumped
very
quick.
grateful.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I love it. And the only way we're going to get it out there now is for y'all to share. So, one squirrel won the Georgia OMCBA hunt last weekend. 22 degrees and 25-mile-an-hour winds.
Mm, that's bad. Hey, like, so if you're at the house, and dude,
Mm-hmm.
I used to be the world's worst about it. I look outside, and if the wind was blowing a little bit, I ain't going. I'd almost use any kind of excuse not to go
Yeah.
because I, you know, if I wasn't killing a pile of squirrels, I didn't have a successful hunt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think like that now. I can not kill any squirrels and have a successful hunt because I'm working on my dog. But but man, like like on them bad days when it's raining or the wind's blowing 20, 30 miles an hour, and it's not gonna be a good hunt.
Yeah.
You still need to go, because if your dog's only a fair weather dog and it only goes hunting when it's good, you're gonna go to a hunt sometime or another, and it's not gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be raining, or it's gonna be storming, or it's gonna be cold, or you're gonna go somewhere where there's not any squirrels. It's just sawbriars.
Yeah.
Uh, and your dog, if it's not used to that, it may or may not hunt in it. And then you're like, my dog's never done this. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
how many times have you hunted in the rain?
Mm-hmm. I agree. You know, I used a excuse today. I was gonna go. It's been around 40 degrees all day, and the wind's been whooping, overcast, kind of misting, and I worked in it. And me and Michael was supposed to go hunting this afternoon. Gonna work with my dog, and I called him up. I said, "Look, we're supposed to go hunting. If you want to go hunting, I'll go hunting." I said, "But I do not feel like it. I've been out in this all day. I don't feel like messing with it." He said, "I was just thinking the same thing." He said, "It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. Let's go tomorrow." So
Mm-hmm.
I did the same thing, but I'm normally really good about it. I hunt in the rain, I hunt in the wind, I
See,
hunt
that's
in
a
bad
bad
weather.
teammate.
Mm, yeah.
See, good teammates uh, encourage you to go when you don't want to go. They
Hmm.
don't encourage you. Hell, let's stay home.
Well, I'm normally really good about hunting in terrible weather. I hunt in it all. I've hunted in the
Yeah.
rain multiple times this year, and I've hunted my puppy. My puppy is 6 months old. I've hunted her in the rain 3 different times, and it's been
Mm-hmm.
cold all 3 times. But
Yeah.
uh, I just today I wasn't feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and Blake says he loves the mist and rain. His
Oh
favorite
yeah,
days.
I do too. But I'm talking. I'm not talking that. I'm talking thunderstorms,
Yeah, when you
like
look up
pouring rain.
raindrops in your eyeballs.
Yeah, like you go find a tree to get in.
Hmm. I wish we had that video of Wade where he was in that stump. What did he
Yeah.
say? Shane, I told Shane it's supposed to rain. He said, "No, it
No.
ain't gonna rain."
No.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Hey, but I was so while he was in that tree, I was still out there hunting. I was
Oh,
in it.
he was fair weather.
Yeah. Well, he was a coon or a possum or something in there with him. It was a set of eyes behind him. He was growling at him. Uh, Probably a coon, probably, but he don't know. I don't know, but it was behind him.
Yeah, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
Dakota asked if I was going to take some hats to the world. Yes, I will have a few hats. I'm probably not going to have just a ton of them. I'm not going to keep 20 or 30, but I'll have a few. Uh, I've actually got some in Bottomland. I think I got 5 in Bottomland. Going to be here tomorrow.
dude, I'm
So,
telling you, this is my
Bottomland, Richard for 112.
favorite hat I've ever had.
Thank you very much. Wade with that one out to eat when he went
Dude,
to
it looks
where?
good. Like I was not sold. Like I wasn't sold on the white hat.
Yeah,
But when he gave me my two hats, he put the white hat on. I was like, damn, that that thing looks pretty good. Like it's a nice looking hat, dude.
yeah. And what blows my mind is one of my favorite hats is the black and gray 7 panel. I think I sold one of them, so
Yeah.
I'll end up keeping one of them, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But it's probably one of my favorites. Uh,
Yep.
Travis Klein sent us some USDC hunts. Do you have it pulled up? Probably not.
Give me a second and I will. I think it was the results of last week.
Yeah. Uh, Speaking of, I think in the USDC you need to get your entries page Joey posting if you hadn't for the JPI. I saw he posted that again. He's marking some names off. He's some that still hadn't paid. So if you're going to the JPI, get your money in. If you ain't, I don't know. Settle up with Joey
Yep.
Poston, I guess.
Last weekend, USDC ground floor series hunt in Whitemere, South Carolina. No, Whitmer, South Carolina. Rebel and Dustin Richardson won. Well, I say that. I think they split. They split 3 ways, probably. Yeah. Yeah. So Rebel and Dustin Richardson,
Mm-hmm.
Tom and David Norton, and Gator and Les Hart, they all split. They split $4,466.66. The Calcutta was $3,000. Total payout was $16,400. This puts Rebel up to $119,560.77 for lifetime earnings. He's catching up to Jade.
Wow, heard that.
Mm-hmm.
119. Rebel wins a lot.
Yep, he
So
does.
that's pretty impressive. All right, Dakota, I'll put your name down on one of the Richardson 112s. And Blake, I'd be tickled to sign one, whether I win or lose. I'm sure y'all whoop the hell out of me, but you're gonna have to try.
Yeah, he'll sign your dog.
I'll sign your dog. I can. I've seen a woman with a grinder signing people's tailgates. I can do your dog
I've seen
box.
that.
I can do
Yep,
your
I've seen that.
vehicle.
Yeah, she's
You
pretty
let me
good at it
know.
too.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm not saying it's going to look as good as hers. I'll
Yeah.
have it. I'll have Cody on there at some point. So yeah, just let me know if I need to bring the grinder. Speaking of the UMCA, they have elected new board members. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, Ducey won president. Ducey Ducote won the
Yep.
president role. Uh, Butch Spivey won vice president. I'm pretty sure. Let me look here. I've got it on my
Unopposed.
phone. Uh,
He
yeah,
he
he
ran
won run
unopposed. So
unopposed. So the secretary was Michael Parks, and then they nominated 3 board of
Park. I don't
directors.
think it's an S.
Oh, is it? Is it? He don't got an S.
I don't think. He called me this week. Actually,
Well,
he's in
it's
Shreveport working.
well, he needs to add an S. It sounds a lot better when it's got an S on it. And
Yeah, I agree.
and then you got board of directors Robert Martin, Jeff Lancaster, and Max Bonnet. So that's the new uh, UMCA board elected by the people. So I was kind of surprised that there was that many people that voted. I didn't realize, there was, I guess, about 100 people voting. I don't know. Let's see,
Yeah.
60, 70, 80, about 90 people voting. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They might have had a few dead people throw their name in the nomination. I don't know. But
I could. When I did the NFBA vote, we done it all online on Facebook through the polls
mm-hmm.
because we were. I mean, we were a Facebook organization anyway, and then everybody could see what the total was, then the tally, and uh, it's pretty good. It worked. It worked pretty good.
Yeah. So Blake, just to hit this right quick. Yeah, Dakota, I can sign your dog box if that's what you want to do. It would be pretty cool. Blake wants to know: do we think the UMCA is going to grow? Honest answer.
You want to go
So,
first?
do I think it's going to grow? I think it depends. What can you offer that's different than OMCBA? I mean, that's really all there is to it. We have 2 mountain career organizations right now. The UMCA is like the little brother of the OMCBA. You take OMCBA papers, uh, pretty much kind of the same hunt rules, kind of similar to everything. So, if a dog's allowed in the OMCBA, it's allowed in the UMCA. I think the UMCA is going to have to find something to set themselves apart to make it.
Niche.
I mean, something different. Now, I'm not. Look, I like DNA, but I'm not saying it's DNA. I don't know what it is. It might be. It might be starting pro hunts for the mountain cur only. I don't know. It might. You got to find something to make it grow. But I think if nothing changes, it don't grow. It stays the same.
So for if nothing changes, right?
Yeah.
So for like and and so they have a board which takes a little bit of time, and I don't know what the bylaws are, so I don't know if the board can vote on organizational changes or it has to be by the members.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever you have a board and you start changing things, it's slow
Yeah.
because there's procedures you got to go through, and then if it doesn't work, it's slow to get changed back.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and and from my experience, all those board members, if it does not benefit what they're hunting today, they're not going to vote for it. It has to be in favor of what dog they're hunting right now, not the future, not uh like not the best thing for the organization. They're going, from my experience, they're going to vote what benefits them. Uh, that's one good thing about an organization that's ran by one person, like the NSD.
Yeah. I know
Uh,
a lot of people don't like that, but to be honest,
Boy,
it
you can get things changed
yeah.
and head in the right direction fast.
Yeah. It's
Now,
not sending out 100 ballots and everything.
now, is there some drawbacks to that? Yes, because if Jimmy don't like how things going, he can change it instead of letting it
Yeah.
marinate and letting it grow and get root. Like some things need to take root, but so you can change too fast sometimes. But so I
Mm-hmm.
agree with you. I think they need to find some kind of a niche. Uh, and I don't know if it's DNA like that. That's going to double
Yeah.
your registration because like it $25 to get registered now.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Well, that goes up to 50
I
whenever
don't
you
know.
add DNA. Yeah,
Yeah.
DNA like it goes up to 50. The
Man,
DNA is $25.
I'm in no way saying that I'm
So
well off, but I don't pay attention to stuff like if it costs 50, it costs 50. I don't look at stuff like that. Which I'm also not registering $50 a year or $70 a year or whatever. I'm just saying one or two is not gonna break me.
yeah. Well, I mean, so like I know like a lot of Kimmer guys.
Mm-hmm.
So like the Kimmer organization is like a mess.
Yeah.
Uh,
And if you talk to Robert Kimmer, every other dog's a piece of shit.
yeah. Well, look, man. Like most of these guys, like if you're not going to promote your own dog, who else? Who else is?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
and something else. If you're not hunting the very best,
Mm-hmm.
like if you don't think you're hunting the best, you think somebody else has got the best. Why aren't you hunting their dogs? Like I think I'm hunting the best thing for me
Yeah.
in my lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and if I didn't, I'd be moving on to something else. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Uh, that's up to the new leadership with the UMCA and uh,
But as an honest answer, so I did talk to somebody today, and they told me that nothing changes until I think March is when it comes into effect. So don't expect there just to all of a sudden tomorrow
well,
be
no, well, it should because that would be
yeah
the last hunt, and then
yeah
like the new
the new
season would come
year.
up.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So it's not going to happen tomorrow, and
no,
I've heard a lot of ideas that are being tossed around. I think they're good and bad. They're wanting more hunts. They're wanting different kind of hunts. Well, the one thing the UMCA has going for them, they have 6 or 7 hunts a year, and everybody that's wanting to hunt the
yeah,
UMCA are hunting all 6 or 7 hunts.
yeah.
You go to having like the NSD 10 hunts, and then they're going to not have
It
20,
gets
20 people at
yeah,
every hunt or 30 people at every hunt. That
it
you're
gets
watering it
watered.
down.
Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
watered down a little bit. Yeah,
So while it's a good thing, it's a bad thing. It makes it
yeah,
easier for you to go here or there. Why go this weekend to Mississippi if next weekend they're having one in Alabama if you're from Georgia?
yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good thing and a bad thing. I've heard a lot of good ideas, and I've heard some ideas I'm like, eh, I don't really like that idea, but it don't really benefit me. So, do I think it will change? I think they're going to come up with some new, not ideas, but I think they are going to implement some new things, and it's to be determined. I personally don't think more hunts is the answer. I think it's going to water them down, and there's going to be less people at every hunt. Now, you might have more attendance overall, but instead of having 28 dogs at a hunt, you might have 14. And then next week, you're going to have 14. And the next week, you're going to have
So
14.
I can tell you how you can get more participation. Now, not necessarily dogs, because like, all right, so what's better? If you have a hunt and there's 25 dogs at the hunt and 27 people,
Mm-hmm.
or 13 dogs at a hunt and 50 people in attendance. You're
Well,
like,
I
well,
mean,
so
depends on
if
how
you
you
do
look
like
at it.
if you do like a lunch and you do a charitable donation on the lunch, and then everybody puts in $15 or so,
Mm-hmm.
you make money there, and then like you take that to pay for items to raffle off, and you got all kinds of stuff to give away, and you have like so like door prizes and raffles. Like everybody likes
Mm-hmm.
winning stuff,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and you make the event more fun,
Yeah.
and they don't even have to necessarily hunt a dog to come and enjoy it. Also, have some kind of a vendor there at every hunt to where they could buy leads and collars and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, give them a reason to go to the hunt
Yeah.
instead of just going to the hunt just to compete.
I like it. I liked the idea of when everybody used to have the Calcutta
Yeah, for sure. And like puppy raffles, dude.
puppy
The first
raffles.
hunt we had here at the farm on the state line, we had over 100 people in attendance.
Mm-hmm.
Like we brought in, and you're gonna be like, "There's no way." We brought in like over $3,000. Like at a hunt,
Yeah.
like yes, Jody Mullins donated a puppy. We raffled it off. We made over 1,000 on it. We had Extreme Dog Fuel donated some dog feed, and we had all kinds of stuff donated. So we had we raffled off a dog box one time, uh, like all kinds of stuff, and it was like it was fun, and
Yeah.
people loved it.
So I see a lot of people, and me included, depending on what's going on. And I shouldn't be like this, but if I'm not competing, I'm ready to go home. I've got kids at home that's doing
Yeah,
something, and
right. But so not everybody has young kids at the
yeah,
house.
I get
Some
that.
people like to come and have a good time, and like talk dogs and see somebody else's dog work, and
Well,
uh,
I think that's the reason I like the world hunts because I get up there and you stay. I normally go the night before, whereas most hunts I don't stay the night before. Like you actually, I have a reason to be there and conversate and
yeah,
hang out versus
yeah,
show up that morning, hunt, and leave.
right,
So now, Blake makes a good point right here. The OMCBA is changing a lot. They've updated their store. They've got a new logo. I talked to Samuel Green. He told me that he he told me the new president he thought was going to be top notch. He's a businessman. He thinks that he's going to get it set going the right way. He thinks that the new change of leadership is a good thing.
yeah.
So now that's going to be hard because the OMCBA is like the beginning, kind of the top tier. And if the UMCA
Well,
don't do something to stand apart,
it's an old organization too.
mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
like that's the organization that the Mountain Curse were built on.
mm-hmm.
Like
So
like there's a lot of roots there.
yeah,
Um,
Eh,
yeah,
the-
you got to stand apart. I don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like. You say they have about 7 hunts a year right now. Some junior hunts would be good.
Yeah. So Dakota says junior only hunts. I like that, but the problem
I do too.
is you start selecting out because normally if somebody's got a good junior dog, they're hunting them in the senior hunt, or you're cutting out some of the
Well,
dog people hunting senior hunts because you're having a junior only hunt.
normally you don't get as much participation within the junior hunts.
Yeah.
Normally,
Another great question, Brad Crumb. Does having two breed or associations hurt more than it helps? Mm,
I I don't
so,
know.
so
No.
to
So you're
me,
the you either want to be the best or the only if you're competing, and I don't know if they're really competing. Um, like I think it's a world they could both sustainably
yeah.
survive in.
While they're both mountain cur organizations, I feel like the OMCBA is mainly like a Tennessee. I know Clifton has one in North Alabama, but they kind of go
Hmm.
east towards Georgia, the Carolinas.
But
But they're
dude, they
more
used
of
to
a.
have them here.
I understand,
They
but I'm saying now it's kind of
yeah
like territories. UMCA's Mississippi,
yeah
Louisiana, Arkansas, and Alabama, and I
yeah.
think Blake's putting one on Georgia, and the OMCBA hub is more of the Tennessee, Kentucky, Carolinas area.
It's like wrestling territories back in the day.
Don't come in my corner.
Yeah,
But if they
but
both do the same thing, you're really doing the same thing under two different organizations with pretty much the same
yeah
rule set. You're allowing the same
yeah
dogs to hunt. I mean, it don't help in that aspect, no. But I will say this: it makes it a lot easier if I'm going to if I'm going to a cur only event. I'd rather go to one 2 hours from my house instead of 5.5.
for sure.
So
Yeah, for sure. And I think you so if you're trying to make a breed better, and this is not my philosophy, this is from one of my breeding books, but I agree with it. Uh, like you need a breed only organization. I mean, breed only hunts. So you have like a measuring stick, a benchmark uh, on what the breed is, and like they're a good thing.
hmm so I will say one thing I do notice: uh, Mudcats or Josh Presley says the OMCBA at is where it is at as far as mountain cur only. I, man, most of the most of the dogs that I see competing in NSD hunt the UMCA. I don't see a lot of the OMCBA dogs really competing. There's a few,
Mm,
but they
yeah.
don't really compete outside the OMCBA.
Mm,
But there's and now I'm not sitting here saying the regulars, but I'm saying like the LBK boys. I've attended UMCA hunts, hunt
yeah.
NSD. The ones that are hunting NSD open events normally hit uh, Adam O'Donnell hunts the NSD, hunts UMCA. He don't hunt the OMCA. Now, and I know before I get on here and you're going to say this person, that person does. Just on the outside looking in, it looks to me like more NSD open mountain curs hunt UMCA than they do from the OMCBA. I understand there's a select few.
Yeah. So do you think like so what's the reason for that? Do you think it's like animosity towards Jimmy because he was in the OMCBA and
It might
branched
be,
off,
might be
or
some of that.
is it just because uh like they feel like it's like the competition is easier, or or like, and I'm not saying it's easier, but like what's the reason?
I really don't know the reason. And I know there's some that do. I know there's somebody gonna get on here and criticize, and they're gonna count and throw all these names up. I'm just saying from my experience, the
Yeah.
dogs that I see at the OMCBA World Hunt I don't really see a lot of them. Like at the NSD World Hunt. Now I'll say
Yeah.
this: the year I won the UMCA World Hunt, every round I won, the next weekend or 2 weekends later was at the NSD Open World Hunt. So now, as far as tree hem right here, which tickles me, I hope like I love the picture. Says which one would have more prestige, OMCBA or UMCA? At this moment, the OMCBA has a lot more dogs. They got 50 something, 60 dogs at their, I think it was in mid 50s. OMCBA Senior World Hunt. The
Mm,
UMCA averages 30s.
yeah.
So
So you
I
think
would
the
say that
OMCBA is more prestigious?
I would have to say. I mean,
Yeah.
they have. It's such a weird world. There's really
Do you
good
think the
dogs at the
quality of
UMCA.
dogs? You think the quality of dogs might be a touch better in the UMCA? Or
I think when you get past
next question?
I think the top half are good in both.
Yeah.
Now, does that mean that if you take 50 dogs, there might be 25 dogs that's not great at the OMCBA World versus 13 or 15 of them? There might be 10 worse dogs, but there's twice as many. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I think once you get to the top half's good no matter where you're at. And I'm not saying most people's bringing good dogs nowadays. I'm just saying
Yeah.
as far as if something out of the ordinary doesn't happen, these dogs are going to win the event or win the cast. I understand you can walk one over a squirrel or take a bad break on a squirrel or all that. Just saying where it should win situation.
Mm-hmm.
But the OMCBA is the OG. I will agree with that.
For sure. Yep. And always will be, most likely.
Yeah.
Like they're strong, especially now. Like with the leadership changes, like
Yeah.
they're strong.
Now, Blake says OMCBA world is a lot bigger than the UMCA world. He's been to both. I've been to both. It's cool going to the grounds up there that the OMCB actually owns with the
God,
clubhouse. That
ain't that
is
where the
cool.
dogs? Ain't that where people and dogs get shot?
Well, I hadn't been there for the killings, but walking around the grounds with all these people out there and the pictures on the inside, like it is a cool event.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if it wasn't 5.5 hours away, and I know that a lot of people is going to say, "Well, I drive 8 or this," yeah, but I can go to 3 world hunts in 1 year. And my farthest drive is 4 hours.
Dang.
I'm not going to drive 5.5.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it is cool. I think the OMCBA World Hunt is a bigger hunt overall.
Mm-hmm.
So, do a 50-50 raffle. 50 goes to the winner. 50 goes to the club and prizes. I like that. I've seen people do the tearing the cards in half and drawing cards out of a bucket.
Oh, dude, I love doing that. You could do like
Mm-hmm.
instead of the Joy Super Hunt, you could do like the curse, like the UMCA could do like the curse Super Hunt, where they take the world champion of the UMCA, the world champion of the LMC, and the world champion of the OMCBA, and and hunt them off together.
Yeah.
UMCA event, like that'd be kind of cool.
So,
Video the
wasn't
whole
somebody
thing.
trying to do that? Are you literally
Oh,
just saying what you've heard?
No, I'm literally just saying first thing that come to my mind.
Are they not having a cut of the hunts for curs or something? And now here's the
The,
problem, guys. Y'all are
the
commenting
three,
really fast.
the 3 world champions.
I thought they
Like a
had
super
a
hunt?
mountain cur hunt off or something.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I thought I
I,
saw a world hunt of world hunts for mountain cur or a mountain
yeah,
cur breed.
but no, that was just like world champions, like the hunt of champions or something like that. It got canceled. But I'm talking about like a Joy Super Hunt. You take the 3 world champions and you hunt them off against each other.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking about is I'm pretty sure OMCBA is putting on a hunt for all breeds. I won't say they got Kimmers, They've got every cur breed they're having a breed hunt or something, which I don't know how that works. So and uh yeah, so I feel like the UMCA is behind the OMCBA right now, but they're slowly and surely getting tree and curs in it. So seems like the UMCA is more Arkansas, Mississippi. Yeah, I agree. So what do you think? Which one do you think is more prestigious, Shane? I've been
Well, I mean, I don't have a cur dog. I got tree and curs in Feist, so but I think the OMCBA is more prestigious. Like it's an older organization, more people go to it, and the top 10 dogs at the OMCBA World Hunt and the top 10 dogs at the UMCA World Hunt are probably very, very comparable. And but just because the OMCBA has been around for a lot longer, uh, I would say is probably more prestigious.
mm-hmm. So Blake's a very good contributor. He thinks that a lot of people in the mountain curs are scared to go to a hunt because the hounds are going to drown out their dogs.
Well,
Can't happen.
yeah, I mean that's why I started hunting tree and curs because like I could compete with my Feist. Like the Mullins dogs can compete. Like I mean they're hard hunting dogs. Uh, in fact, like very seldom do I ever get out hunted. But I like my problem. I'd be too deep, and then I'd have a hound and a tree and cur in between my dog, treeing every 150, 200 yards, and you couldn't like my dog would be at 800. Now, if those other two dogs weren't out there, you could probably hear him. But because those two dogs are out there and they're treeing, it's very hard to get my dog treed in. And if I go out of state where some hills are, like I'm screwed. If he
Mm-hmm.
goes over a couple hills and gets in a holler and gets treed and stays treed for an hour, like I'm just like I'm out of the whole hunt. Like we can walk that direction, but a lot of times we'd be walking, dogs over squirrels. Going to my dog. Uh, so yeah, like I get it. Like I understand. Uh, and like if you don't have a dog to set your dog up, so if you don't have a hound to set your dog up with, and he goes out there and he gets blowed up, so that's the term. Whenever, for people that don't know, that's the term for whenever your dog uh, is in the woods and a big mouth dog is treeing, giving him a lot of tree pressure, and he pulls to that other dog, or maybe not even pull, just like it just blows his mind up. Uh, if you don't have a dog to set your dogs up for that, like it's very hard to contend with. Uh, so yeah, like I get it. Uh, like you want to go where you can win. Like you know, you
Yeah.
don't want to go somewhere like and continue to get beat. Like I want to win.
So so here's a comment. It says there is an all cur dog hunt in Jamestown in March. OMCBA, UMCA, Kimmer, and Stevens are all welcome. So
Yeah, but it's like a
it's not a
bunch.
world hunt of world hunts now.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the three world champions, just like the Joey Super Hunt. The
Mm-hmm.
three world champions, and they have one hunt to hunt off. It
Mm-hmm.
could be like you could do like it could be hosted by the UMCA to get more views and more eyes at the UMCA. Now it wouldn't be more hunts, it wouldn't be more participation, but it would get people looking at the UMCA more and maybe want to participate more. Maybe I don't know,
Yeah.
but like man, that would be pretty cool. Have the ultimate cur dog, the UMCA world champ hunt against the LMC world champ and the OMCBA world champ, and they have one hunt, one cast, one hunt to see who the baddest cur dog in the land is.
So, uh, somebody said you just gave Josh Michaelis a new super hunt idea.
Well, I mean, like the cur dogs are really popular. Mountain curs are very popular in the squirrel dog world. They're the most popular. I don't know if they're the most dominant. Like the treeing curs are probably a little bit more dominant. That's why so many people hunt treeing curs in the open events
And in the mountain curs.
Yeah, in the mountain curs. Yeah.
So, these comments, such a comments. Name the top 5 dogs in OMCBA and UMCA. Man, I don't know. I don't know how you'd even classify them because, to be honest, I'd say if it was a top, like, there's top dogs in every organization. I don't know
For
how
sure.
you would go about doing that.
Like a good dog's a good dog, no matter what it is.
Yeah. Which one? Then answer which one's more prestigious. Oh, I say the OMCBA is more prestigious because there's more dogs there. But I don't know that the top 10 OMCBA dogs are any better than the top 10 UMCA dogs.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, as far as more people, bigger environment, the OMCBA is definitely more prestigious.
Mm.
LMC. So they think the LMC is where it's at. At this moment, the LMC hunt, they don't have the amount of dogs that is registered as the UMCA and the OMCBA. So, I mean, if there's not as many dogs out there to choose from, but I think the NSD has the best rules going. So, there ain't the no continuous bark and the 90 feet and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know. Look, here's the deal. Let me tell you. The one way that we can all agree on is whatever organization you hunt in, you think's the best, or you wouldn't be hunting in that organization. You'd be hunting in a different one.
Yeah. Or geographically too. Like
Yeah.
Like I think the USDC. I think the USDC and the NSD are very, very similar. Like the dog, like dog power in both. I know a lot of people's like, well, no, the USDC's got better dogs. They got more money, like it's bigger money hunts. But I don't know if the dogs are better or not because when they hunt against each other, like you don't know who's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I think that's very comparable. Now, I generally just hit NSD hunts because most of them are like that's what's around me.
Yeah.
Now over in Texas, they'll have some USDC hunts in February that I may or may not go to. I'm not going to the World Hunt now because it's in Ohio.
Yeah.
Now,
whoever's over that, we need to get that down closer central.
Now,
south.
When it was in Tennessee, I was gonna go.
Me too.
But like, dude, 14 hours is just too far for me.
Mm-hmm. And man, it blows my mind. So there is kind of clannish, whatever organization you hunt in, and I get it. I sound like I just jerk off the UMCA and the NSD and LMC. That's what I hunt. Now, do I think that there's good dogs in every organization? I do. I just going off of the UMC or the USDC and the NSD, in my opinion, are the top tier. The USDC just has. I'm not willing to lose $500 once a month on a 90-minute cast. I'm willing to lose $50. So it is what it is. If you ain't willing to lose it, there ain't no sense in gambling it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think all of them are good organizations. They all have good. They all have bad. The hound only organizations, different qualities to win hunts.
What hound only?
I'm sorry. Open events.
Oh, yeah.
You need different qualities to win. You might can get by with a little lesser dog on cur only events because a lot of times most dogs aren't looking to get treed every 50 yards. That being said, I
Yeah.
have seen some mountain curs that are looking to get treed every 50 yards.
Yeah. I hunted one. I hunted with one.
So,
Yep. And so so if you went to like 7 of the big money hunts,
mm-hmm,
$500 entry, $1,000 entry, you went to 7, and you won one of them.
mm-hmm,
Well, that pays for your season,
yeah,
right? But like
mm-hmm,
just going to one, uh, because like the more you go, the like the way the rules are and everything, like there's some luck involved.
yeah.
Like
And,
there's not one dog that just wins everything.
and if you win, and if you go to 7 and you never place because your squirrels happen to be in holes or whatever, then you're out about 5,000 because 3,500 entries, gas,
Yeah,
hotels.
yeah.
So,
But all you gotta do is hit one of them, and it paid for your season.
yeah, I'm looking for a backer. That's what I'm looking for. That might be what I do next year. I'm gonna find me a backer.
Yeah, it's that's not my deal. My deal is traveling and being away from my family, uh, and not killing squirrels. Like I really enjoy carrying people and introducing them to squirrel dogs. He's like, well, you can carry them to a comp hunt. Like if you carry somebody to a comp hunt that's never been squirrel hunting, they think it's the dumbest thing in the world.
Oh
They're
yeah,
like, this is stupid. Like they don't understand it. You got to get them loving squirrel dogs and loving squirrel hunting.
yeah. How the
And
hell did
then
your last name get on mine?
I don't know. Like I don't know. I didn't do that. I don't know. I adopted you, I guess.
Cody Mason. So
I ain't,
I
I
didn't
ain't,
even notice
I
it.
ain't, I ain't paying child support though.
I will be honest, I hadn't even noticed it because I've been trying to keep up with these comments are like hot laps going across the screen.
So no, I haven't noticed it. And I mean, look, we've been in the same for 52 minutes, and they're just now noticing it. So like,
Yeah, how the hell have
it ain't
y'all not
like
noticed it for 52
yeah.
minutes? So, uh, as long as we have dogs, there's going to be a great debate. So me and Shane either need to put on one of two hunts next year. We need to get about 6 world champions and have 2 3-dog casts and have a one final 3-dog cast, or put on a team event. One event only. Big
I think
hoopla.
I think the team event. We host a team event hosted by the Plussed Up podcast. Uh, One event like the Super Bowl, not a series or any of that stuff. One event.
Mm-hmm.
You pick your three, like you pick your other two teammates. It's a 3-man team, and and then
Stop.
oh okay.
We've been waiting on this. It's Jake Akern. I don't know how you spell it. I don't know how you pronounce his name. His wife's favorite podcast, and she noticed it right away.
Ah,
We have women listeners. Hey, thank you, Jake. We really appreciate your wife. Anyways, yes, we need a Super Bowl uh, big hunt.
yeah.
Teams, uh, sponsors.
So to make the team thing work, I think if you had sponsors, like like it's got to be worth doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I, we can do it, but it's got to be worth doing because it's going to take a lot of effort
Oh, a
uh,
ton because
to
we're
run
not
an
going to
event like
half-ass
that.
it.
Yeah. Uh. So, okay, that's Jake Alexander. That's who that is.
Oh, where the hell did Akron come from? Akron.
Man, I don't.
Jacob Curran. What?
I don't know.
I don't really want to get off this, but where some of these names come from? Y'all just letting YouTube pick y'all's names? Yeah, that sounds good. I'll be Jake Akerns, or anyway. Uh, let's do that. I like that. My deal is now me and Shane's gonna be at a lot of work and a lot of money by the time we find an event to host this at and all this stuff, food.
So I'm thinking if we do something like that, like it needs to be like a kind of a central location. And I don't know if it needs to be at LBL.
I'd like to have something different. I'd like to have it somewhere where nothing else ever is.
Uh, yeah, like I don't know. I don't know the location. Like we got to figure all that stuff out. But I mean, it could be a like a super fun event, and like we'd have to figure out the scoring system on how you do that every round. But it could be really fun, really fun.
Yeah.
Man,
Vendors.
Georgia, I know, like Blake's like, come up to Georgia, man. That's like 13 hours, 11, 12 hours. Like,
Yeah.
like
So
I'll do 8 hours, but I'm not doing much over 8.
somebody said the White River. I want to hunt. I'm gonna preface this by I really like hazing. I really like hazing. But I've got my buddies go duck hunting up and down this whitewater refuge, and they get telling me about how much hardwoods and fox squirrels and this and that. And I wouldn't mind seeing a different part. We might go a little north or a little south on the whitewater refuge because it's huge.
Yeah.
So 3-man team, 300 entry, Batesville. I was thinking about like a 500 entry a team. What's that? 100, 150, 150, that's 3. 450. It'd be more than that. 170, 170.
It's 175 a piece.
So, yeah. I mean, we'd have to figure out all the logistics, but I think it'd be cool to have team names. I don't know if anybody on here works at Garmin, knows anybody at Garmin, Dogtra, anything like that. What else sponsors? Dogbox sponsors. If y'all can get us hooked up or in connections with them, we might get this going.
Dude, it could be one of the best hunts of the year.
Yeah, it would be elite because it'd be the only hunt like that of the year.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, I don't think you need to have a series or anything like that. Like it would be hard to have like your teammates show up like once a month to something. You know what I mean? Just one event.
So somebody said get Joy Dog Food involved. I'm good with that if they want to help sponsor. I don't want to give an idea, and I've mentioned this actually to Josh. I think they just got so many hunts going on now that they ain't got time to mess with anything else. But same place as the JPI, Flat and Central. Ain't that in Manchester? Not against that idea.
I'm not either.
So I would say something up around Memphis where I was thinking about holding the USDC World. I like that idea. I heard that they had a pile of squirrels up there right offside. I think it was Brownsville or somewhere.
So that's close to the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brad Ham said he's in. Book it. So I'm just saying, like we could get this going. We could, and we're gonna have this big ordeal. But to do it, I'm gonna say this, and it's not sound bad. Cody ain't gonna be out $1,000 to hunt an event that if I win it, I'm not going to win my money back.
It's something else. When you host these big events, it's very, very, very hard to 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 compete in the event that you're hosting.
Yes, when you're trying to come up with cast spots and make sure that everybody's got this taken care of and that taken care of and this and that, and there's always
Yep,
going
and
to
the
be
food,
something happen.
and yep,
The food, if we had a band or some sort of music, if this guy's dog come in heat, so now this group dropped out, but we've already planned on them being there. Like there's a lot that goes on into this.
yeah.
So
Hey, I like having the judges wear striped shirts, like a referee or something. So so when you so like if you watch one of these hunts on YouTube, like you don't know who's the rep or who the judge is because he's got a hoodie on just like everybody else. Like I would love to see the judge have like some kind of official, like a orange striped, like a orange and camo striped hoodie or
mm-hmm.
something. I don't know, but something.
Yeah,
And maybe judge on the back or whatever. Uh, but that I think that'd be pretty cool.
and and here's the thing. Dakota says, I don't know if he's joking. I can help out with pre-workout hydration powder supplements sponsor
Cajun
possibly.
Labs,
Here's the thing. I don't know if that's a joke or not, but it don't have to be squirrel related. Like Jeff Allen's
right,
his business supports squirrel dogs. So
right.
look, I don't care if it's freaking Joe Blow's popsicle stand down the road.
Mm-hmm.
If it helps us put it on and we're not out a ton of money, yeah. So it was
Right.
Brown. So Manchester's where the JPI is, and Brownsville was where the USDC World Hunt was going to be this year.
Yeah.
So, oh, he said he's serious. Look, don't think we won't drink it on this podcast. Uh, Go
Hey,
Pros
so
and the
like,
dogs.
yeah, like and like the thermal drones, like the only thing bad about that, like it'll mess the dogs up.
Yes. Art Dog Supply says they'd definitely be willing to help out. We could have a sponsor there, vendor there. People buy dog leads and stuff. Yeah. Look, if we can get this together, now it'd be next year. I would, if we're gonna do it, I'd like to start working on it early. That way we can make sure we ain't overlapping big hunts, and we can have like
Yeah,
I want this to be a top tier event.
yeah, for
So
sure, for sure.
we
Uh,
get on an announcement and announce everybody and let them walk across the stage and their team. I think that'd be
mm-hmm.
cool, kind of like the Bassmasters and stuff.
Oh, everybody, like you have your own team jersey.
Yes, walk across the stage. Announce them and their dogs that they're hunting. It'd be
Yeah,
badass.
it would be. Yep, it would be. So hey, so we've been on for an hour. You want to go ahead and talk
Yeah,
about this
we,
bracket?
we better get on this bracket. So listen, I possibly have made the greatest bracket ever made out of the names that me and Shane have chosen from the y'all have put on here. Are you ready to show it?
Yes, let's show it. And guys, it was really tough. Like really, 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 really tough to to come up with these names. We should have, instead of 16, we should have started with 32 and let y'all vote and get it down to 16 and then the Elite 8 because there were some great names that
Yes,
that didn't make the list.
they
Like,
were really, really good names. Now, one thing I will say is me and Shane talked about it. So I like clever names and I like some outlandish names. But my deal is what we talked about. What names would we name our dog? Like while Chester Molester gets a lot of laughs and ha-has, I'd never name my dog Chester the Squirrel Molester. And I think Billy Ray Virus is a great play on words for Billy Ray
yeah,
Cyrus, but I'd not name my dog Billy Ray virus.
Yeah, and I don't
So,
think there. I saw, and I don't even think to my
oh,
knowledge, I don't. I
the,
think that was just like a made up name, but it was funny. It was funny.
yeah, look, there has been some extremely funny and some really good names. But out of the names that was on the list, me and Shane got together separately, and he wrote his 16 down, and I wrote my 16 favorite names down. And I would say what 10 or 11 we had was the same,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then we went back and forth on the last six,
yeah,
and we seeded them while we was doing it from our favorite to least favorite. These are our number ones, our number twos, our number threes, and our number fours. And here's the thing: if you think it's a number four, and you're like, well, that ain't worth a shit. There's a lot of them that didn't make it on this list.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Like a lot of like there's dogs that I picked that didn't make it on the list.
yeah,
Like they were in my 16 and they didn't make it on the list. And same, there were dogs in
yeah.
your 16 that did not make it on this list.
I had
Uh,
23 dogs. I went through and I'm like, I really like these 23 dog names. And then I
yeah,
narrowed it down to 16. And out of them 16, me and Shane compared notes and we went back and forth, and this is what we ended up with.
yeah,
So the plan is we're going to vote the ones and fours tomorrow or this week. All ones and fours. So Teflon Don against War Paint. We'll do a poll on the Facebook page, the Plus Up podcast page. If you like Teflon Don, you vote for Teflon Don. If you like War Paint, you vote for War Paint. And then we'll do to not divvy up all of them. Where I guess we're going to do four separate ones, correct?
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
so then we'll have one for Oklahoma Payday and Gunsmoke,
Mm-hmm.
George Overdrive and Pissed Off Pig, Murdered Out
Yeah,
and Dressed Up Camo.
yeah,
So we had talked about coming up with a letting y'all turn in a bracket. What do
yeah.
you
So
think?
if you fill out the bracket and you fill it out correctly, and
Mm-hmm.
uh and whoever gets it right, we could do the giveaway, or everybody, like if you wanted to do like a pot, like everybody puts in like $10 and they enter their uh their bracket, and if they win the whole pot. And if there's two
Mm-hmm.
winners, they split it, or if there's three winners, they split it, or whatever.
Yeah. But here's the
Or
deal. If we're gonna do, which we can do the bracket and haha, but if we're gonna actually pick a winner, you have to have the bracket in before the voting starts. You're not
Yeah,
gonna
so we'll give you 24 hours. We'll do the vote. We'll start the voting tomorrow at say 7:30.
tomorrow night at 7:30. We're gonna start the voting. We're gonna put up the polls, and those are gonna run all week until let's just say we're gonna cut it off Tuesday night at 7:30. That way, it can give
Yeah,
us that night to figure it out.
yeah,
So you'll be able to vote this week on these dogs. I need to figure out how to get a blank bracket. I might have one that I can do, and you'll just have to pencil in. I don't really know how we're going to do a bracket as far as letting people do it and send it to us in the DMs. But that I've tried to make one out of this one, but there's not really enough space. You could print this one
yeah,
off or screenshot this one and write, OP or G on the top
yeah,
line and DD and or FP. We can understand that for. So
yeah.
if you want to do it that direction, or if you want to put it on a piece of paper and screenshot it and send it to us in the DMs, however you want to do it, uh, we'll accept it till 7:30 tomorrow night. After 7:30, you know what? I'm gonna give a hat away to the winner. I'm gonna give a hat away to the winner. But
I
you're
like
paying
it.
shipping. Somebody else is paying shipping. If
Yeah.
I'm paying
uh,
for $30 hat, somebody's paying for $10 shipping.
yeah. So let's talk about these names.
Okay.
So we'll start off on the Teflon Don. I love that name. Not Don, you know, but like phonetically,
Mm-hmm.
it sounds good. Teflon Don. It describes a gangster with John Gotti, and like nothing, like Teflon Don, like nothing sticks to it. And to add to it, Teflon Don was shot. Like he was shot in the head and got an eye put out.
Yeah.
Uh, so he even took some shells, you know. So I love that name. You don't hear like now. I think he's still alive. He's in Mississippi, but you just don't hear about Teflon Don anymore. But so he's going up against Warpaint, and like to me, like Warpaint's like one of the best names ever. Like I love it. Like that could be a big time upset. Like number 4 could take number 1 easily on that.
Yeah.
Um,
And
you
then
got
you get
dressed up camo. You got dressed up camo and murdered out. Like again, I think murdered out's one of the best names out there.
yeah. I
Like
hunted
it's
with Murder Out.
and they called him Mo. You
They
know, so
called
it's
him
like an
Mo.
I
Yep.
like it's like an acronym for his name. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That
that's super good.
now I like the camo name. I don't know why. Like I don't really the dressed up is not it for me, but I like the camo.
Yeah,
The
I do
camo
too.
name. I don't know what the dog looked like. Murdered Out was a dark brindle looking dog or a
Hmm.
brindle looking dog. A really good looking
Yeah,
dog.
yeah,
War
yeah.
Paint is War Paint not kind of white in color?
Well, no, Warpaint is white with a black head
So that's kind of cool. So it's kind of like a reminds me of like an Indian horse.
for
You know how
sure.
they used to wear the you ride the paint horses.
Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, she's a cur dog and come out looking like a bird dog.
Really?
Yeah, she can't be registered in the OMCBA, but she's a mountain cur.
Huh. So you got Oklahoma Payday.
God,
Great name. And what's ironic is I didn't know this because I'm not familiar with Oklahoma Payday or who owned Gunsmoke. But ironically enough, both of them are Keith Sutmiller's dogs.
yeah,
So
yeah,
one of his dogs is going to win this round.
yeah, yeah,
Pretty
for
cool.
sure. Uh, Gunsmoke was the same color as Warpaint. He was a big white dog with a black head. Uh, and by most accounts, Gunsmoke is one of the best score dogs. It was when somebody went with him. They're like he's the best score dog I've ever seen. Rod Hardy says it's the loudest score dog he's ever heard in the woods. Uh, but Gunsmoke is an awesome name. Uh, but I don't think it takes Oklahoma Payday. To me, Payday's like and so something else you should take in consideration. Like if it's a great name, you can have spin-offs. So
Hmm.
you had Payday and then you had Gold Mine and you know, I think that's where Goldtooth's name kind of come from too. But
Why would it come from there?
well, I think Goldtooth went back to some of the Sut Miller stuff. I think like I heard Goldtooth was born in Arkansas and he was a tree and cur, and then when he got to Illinois or Iowa or whatever wherever he Ohio or like he was an OMCBA dog. Like for on the trip he got OMCBA papers. Now
Yeah.
I don't know that, but I'm pretty sure that's where his name kind of come from there.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, Gunsmoke and Goldtooth come from the same house. Chris Gilmer owned them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yep. And I you know that like I went and bred to Gunsmoke before he died.
Wow.
May I don't know if I was the last person to breed to him, but I was one of the last.
Hmm. So then we have Georgia Overdrive. I don't.
Great name.
The great name. I like the name. I don't know much about George Overdrive. I've heard the name. Never hunted with the dog.
I've hunted with her several times. So her birthday hit right. I've hunted with her.
They
I
made her
hunted with her.
birthday hit right. Is that what you
No,
said?
I know. I don't think. I just think her birthday hit right. Like
Oh,
I hunted with her the first Junior World hunt she hunted in, and then her third Junior World hunt I hunted with her. Um, and it's tough. She's a Woody dog, Woody Nation.
really?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a name I didn't even see on there. Did you see Woody?
I didn't, but I mean, in fairness, I mean Woody's not a bad name, but it's kind of a just a generic name.
Yeah,
Like they're
yeah.
like it's not like a fancy name.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and we're not voting on the best dog because he's like to me, even though he didn't win the most money, uh, he is all time money leader in the NSD to this day. He won a bunch in the USDC, and that was before there was like big money in the USDC. He was a very dominant dog, and it was really before like his time was before I got into comp hunting, uh,
Mm-hmm.
or especially the open hunts. But I did, and I never hunted with him. Uh, Wade hunted against him a couple times, but in my mind, Woody's probably the goat. Like as far as what he's won
Yeah.
and the big hunts he's won, like he's probably the goat. But that's not what this is. This is the best names.
Mm-hmm.
Like it could be a shit eater and have a great name, and they don't have to be the best dog. It's the best names.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, I think Payday takes Gunsmoke. Uh, I think, and man, with Georgia Overdrive, and I love that name, but then you got Pissed Off Pig, and that's
Yeah.
so, and that is a very clever name. I like the way pissed is spelled. It's not Pissed or like I
Yeah.
like I like the way the pig is spelled Pigg. Uh, that could be an upset. Um,
Yeah. I like it too. Speaking of that, this guy said Woody's won enough. He don't. Yeah, he don't need to win anything else. Justin Hitchens says you have a terrible taste in dog names. I don't know who nominated them. We just picked them. So,
yeah. So I mean, that's your opinion, and you're welcome to it. Uh,
but
but I'm going to disagree with you
I think I'm gonna be honest. I like all these names.
for sure. I do too. But I mean, there's like one, two. There's three dogs I've named on here, and I didn't have them in my list. I had two of
Yeah,
them. Actually, I had one of them on my list, and you had the other two.
yeah. And the bad part is, I told you, I kind of wish that they wasn't your dogs because
Yeah,
it looks
right.
like
Yeah,
I'm sure. But Triple Slick Traveler. I don't know why, but that name has always stood out to me. False Prophet, like that kind of the hound, the play on these, the False Prophet plus
yeah,
False Prophets is kind of a
yeah,
cool name.
yeah. I like false, and I did not name him false prophet. That was Wade that come up with that, and man, it was a good one.
Yeah,
Uh, I've got a puppy, a grand puppy, out of false prophet. So Megatron is Prophet's son. I wish I'd have named Megatron this. I didn't know I was going to keep him. Like he was just didn't fit what I was wanting. I didn't want a brindle dog. Anyway, I have a puppy out of Megatron right now that's called Non-Profit.
I love that name.
So, uh, but he's a puppy. Like he's not but like 12 weeks old.
Yeah.
Um, but anyway, yeah, the false prophet. So like false prophet, dirty dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that's man. So I like Dirty Dancer a lot. Obviously, I named that dog at. Uh, man, it's like like the dog dances around the tree, and it's just like it's pretty good. I like it. Uh, I don't know who wins that.
I don't either. That's
That could
to be
that
honest. A
that
lot
could
of
be an
these are
upset,
tough. A lot of
dude.
these are tough. Matty Ice and Blackout. Like
So all right, so and I don't know why I like Matty Ice so much.
I do too.
It's just a unique name. But I think Blackout wins that one.
I think
Um,
Matty Ice.
it very well may do it. I like these are tough picks, tough picks. Um, the whipping post is sugar free. Like I like sugar free better, but I don't know if that's what the people like better. Like like I can see Whip going all the way to the finals.
I can too.
Like it's gonna be hard to get past Murdered Out on any of them. Uh, and then you got on the other side. I guess this is the last one we haven't talked about. Triple Slick Traveler and Goldtooth.
Yeah.
I love Goldtooth. I guess that's a reference to was it a James Bond movie named Goldtooth or no?
That was Powers. Well, not Powers.
Austin Powers?
Austin Powers, wasn't it?
I don't know. Was it?
That was Goldfinger, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. You just said he might have been off a payday.
Well, yeah. So I think no, he wasn't off a payday. Uh,
Oh, Goldfinger. Yeah. Oh, that shit's funny. I don't know where Goldtooth come from. I think it's clever, but I don't know why. But I Gold member. That is funny. That's what the Austin Powers was. The gold member.
So if I had a gold tooth puppy, I would name him Gold Member.
There is no way I'd never not name him gold member.
God, that's a great name. Oh
Oh,
man,
the golden eye. That's funny. So,
yeah.
the,
So that I mean that's a tough one too. Is obviously I love Triple Slick Traveler. Like I love the
mhm,
way that name sounds. He had slick in him 3 times, so that's where the triple slick come from.
mhm.
Also, a dog that's real slick. You know,
Yeah.
like there's some there's a lot of things going on there. Uh,
Well, I liked how he was black and white, and
yeah,
that triple slick just reminds me of.
yeah.
Is there not an oil or something?
Dude, I don't
Anyway,
know.
go ahead. But
Uh, but man, that could be an upset too. You know, like Justin don't think we have good taste in names. So, like,
he thinks Chester the Molester needs to be on there.
well, does
And
he have a dog?
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Does
Shane
he
had
have a
him on
dog?
there,
I did.
and I told him, in no way should anybody ever name their dog Chester the Squirrel Molester. While it's funny, what are you gonna holler? Chester the Molester is treed. I think it's funny. I think it's clever. I think it is really. If you want the tree power, breed the Chester the Squirrel Molester. I like all of that.
Yeah,
But if I was gonna name a dog, and you gave me 14 names or 50 names, Chester the Squirrel Molester would not be. It would be number 50.
yeah. Well, guess what? Justin don't have a dog named Chester the Squirrel Molester either.
If Justin's next dog is not freaking Frida the Squirrel Molester, Chester's aunt or something, he don't have any. He don't have a damn rock to stand on.
Yeah, maybe he could get a a Festus dog and call him Fester, the squirrel molester. Like,
Faster the squirrel molester.
yeah, that would be one.
That's funny. So, look, Brad Ham, we can't see the comments after you post them. So, if y'all want to write them down on a piece of paper, I'm going to post the bracket on the Facebook page. If you want to write them down on a piece of paper, if you want to screenshot them, whatever, DM them to us. The winner, if there's multiple winners, we'll put your name in the pot and we'll spin for a hat. If there's one winner, you obviously get the hat. I'm not paying $10 shipping. I'm giving you a $30 hat. You can pay the $10 shipping. Also, everybody that shares this, we will put share and like, and then put done on the post. We'll do a post. Mr. Stephen Bradham's wife has a company called Pressing Time.
Oh, we got a t-shirt.
It is a size large. Go look her up on Facebook. Pressing Time. We will draw for this next week. Size large. Has Plus Up Podcast logo on the back. We will draw for this. Random draw. You have to do like and share either the video or on Spotify on your Facebook.
Yeah, and send so don't DM Cody or me. Like it's got to be in one spot. So
go
DM
to the podcast post. It will say if you shared the podcast and liked the podcast, click done, write done in a comment. It ain't like or nothing like that. Write done.
No, they're referring to who they're going to DM the bracket to.
DM the bracket to the Plussed Up Podcast.
Correct.
Yeah.
We don't want to have to go to 3 different spots to find it.
Yeah. So the hat giveaway for the bracket will take them through 7:30 tomorrow night. DM your bracket if it's wrote on a piece of paper. If you want to screenshot that one and pencil it in, send it. DM, direct message, Facebook Messenger to the Plussed Up Podcast. We will do a post for the shirt giveaway. Go like and follow Stephen Bradham's wife, Pressing Time on Facebook. Share the post, share the YouTube video or the Spotify or whatever podcast that you listen to on Facebook page, like it, and then come to our post and click and write done under the post that says for sharing the Facebook post. I know that's a lot. We're giving away a lot of stuff, though. Here's the thing. We're giving a lot of stuff, and we want everybody to have the right details. Because if you don't have the right details, I'm not searching 14 places. I'm not.
We got too much stuff going on, man.
Yeah.
We're busy folks.
Yeah. But we really appreciate Pressing Time on Facebook, Stephen Bradham's wife. Thank you very much. Great looking shirt.
What brand is that shirt? Is it one of the?
It's a Gildan.
Gildan. Oh, got you.
The heavy cotton.
Yeah, I like that.
Ooh, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
So, great job. And I'm going to tell you what, she done a great job on her faces. Ooh.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, done a great job. So, DM sent to Shane, Cody, or the Plussed Up Podcast. I guess that was a few minutes ago.
Yeah, so it would go to the Plussed Up Podcast.
Plussed Up Podcast for the bracket. There will be a post for liking and sharing to win the shirt. If somebody's got a dog box, a puppy, we'll raffle off a puppy. We'll raffle off a puppy to talk about your cross. We can hype it up or down.
That reminds me, I know of a young dog, 3/4 Walker, quarter LU pointer. He is out of some super stuff. He's out of State Line Sugar Free and Showstopper Messiah that might can be bought. Um, a very, very nice young dog. If anybody's in the market, if you are in the market, DM me and I can get you in contact of my buddy that has him. A very nice dog. I'm talking young dog that nobody's really. I don't think he's ever put him in a hunt. He's not like he's young.
Did you say what he's off of?
He's off of Messiah and Sugar Free, and he is a hammer. And he can be bought if anybody's looking for a comp dog that you can comp hunt for many years. Like he's
Do we know the dog's age?
I don't know if he's 2 yet.
Do we know the dog's color?
Yeah, he's tricolored.
Tricolored.
He's a beautiful dog. Tricolored, bobtailed, big mouth. Like he's a total package.
Goes, gets tree, stays there.
The total package. Yep.
If you're looking for a young dog that can beat in any company, get with Shane Mason.
I'm telling you, he's super nice. I've hunted with him a couple times, and just for like setting him up with Megatron and having Megatron set up with him, like he's gonna be a world beater.
Look, everybody looking for that young dog. Where them young dogs at that can't be bought? Here's you one.
And in the market, the squirrel dog market, what the squirrel dog market is now, I would say it's at a bargain price.
You heard it first here, folks. Look,
yeah.
No, we're not really doing a classifieds today. Now, we would be willing to work out on some classifieds if we got to have some of that. Max Bonnet says we're paying. I don't know what we're paying for. I did see something funny. We should have what it says: Fester the squirrel molester versus Tacker the tree jacker. So there will never be another Chester. So, all right, guys. That's what we got. I've got to get off of here. I'm going to have this uploaded on Spotify in the morning so that the people that haven't watched this live can obviously listen and get their votes in. And if they haven't watched live and you think they might want to turn a bracket in, I would suggest them to listen to this, or you tell them what to do, because we ain't taking it past 7:30. So, all right, guys, y'all have a good night. I appreciate y'all coming. Shane, you got any little closing words?
No, man, I'm good. I just fill out your bracket and then let us know what you got.
Yep. Hit me up if you want a hat. Peace out.